Breaker 19, do you have your ears on? What's it look like over your shoulder back to Chi-Town? Happy Tuesday morning, everybody. Boy, I remember those days. Remember when we had CBs? What does CB stand for? I forgot. Maybe I did know at one time. Maybe I did know at one time, but I forgot. What does CB stand for? I don't know. I forgot. Oh, I hear the grandbabies coming in. Come on in, Jet. Oh, look at there, Brandy. I was just doing coffee with Kenny, but we ain't going to stop. Everybody gather around. You want to listen to Coffee with Kenny?
I have to go to work.
Okay, you go to work. I got the babies.
Okay,
hi, Jade. Come sit down here with Poppy. Oh, there's my buddy. There's Jet the Threat. You guys want to listen to my show? Come over. You put your head over here. All right. Are you chewing gum already this morning?
No, I am.
You are. You're a pistol. I love you guys so much. Do you love Poppy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, how come you got number 36 on your baseball outfit?
I don't know. I just want it.
You just want, do you like number 36?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I play baseball tonight.
What?
I play baseball tonight.
He plays baseball tonight. Okay. Poppy's going to do Coffee with Kenny. You guys want to listen? And then your face will be on the TV screen. Come on. Jay, do you love Poppy Poo-Poo Face? All right, here we go. Okay, today is going to be a big day on this Tuesday. Poppy, which is me, everybody, I have a social media site. It's called X. You got X, you got Facebook, you got Instagram, you got YouTube, you got TikTok. So anyway, on my social media site called X, I allow all the older people that are mad at NASCAR, I allow them to come on my site and they are allowed to complain and get all their stress out. They want NASCAR to return to their old days. They want them to go back to the 36 race point system. Mark Martin wants the numbers moved back to the middle of the door. They want NASCAR to make the decisions. They don't want the TV executives to be involved in anything. You see what I'm saying, Jade? Are you looking at yourself? You are. I love you guys. So today's a big day. Here's why. Because we are going to have Mark the Kid Martin out of Batesville, Arkansas. Mark Martin is going to come on a tune-up Kenny Conversation. So Mark Martin will be on Kenny Conversation today. It will air immediately this week. It might air tonight. Who knows? We'll see what we do. Charlie Marlow and myself, and we'll talk to Mark. But we're going to discuss with Mark the Kid Martin out of Batesville, Arkansas. Now, the reason I say that is because I love Mark Martin, and he's always been good to me, and I like it when the announcers say that. I just love it. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark, and the reason we call him the Kid is because he was kicking everybody's butt at like 15 years old. He was one of the originators. He was one of the original young kids that, would outrun everybody at such a young age. So anyway, our X site used to be called Twitter. That is where all the fans come. And that's where my platform is, where I allow people to complain. All the older people. And they come there, they're like, I don't like NASCAR. It needs to go back to 36 races. It needs to go back to the old days. And Mark Martin's agreeing with them a lot. And Mark Martin took a poll and said, who thinks we should go back to 36 straight races to determine the championship? And I think his poll was like 80-20. 80% of the people said, yes, we should go back to the old days. Now, the big story in the garage area also right here, and we're going to talk about it. Richard Petty does a show, The King, 7-time champion. He doesn't think you should be 32nd in the points. He said, I don't like somebody being 32nd in the points. Of course, he's talking about SVG. He doesn't think SVG, or he doesn't think somebody that's 32nd in the points, he don't think they should win a race like he did at Mexico City and then be automatically in the championship playoffs. So we got two heroes right now. We got two heroes. We got Mark the Kid Martin out of Batesville, Arkansas, and we got our 7-time champion, Richard Petty. They stirring a little dust up, and I'm here for it. Because it gives us something to talk about. Do you guys ever listen, Jet and Jay, do you guys ever listen to baseball games on radio? No?
Watch them on TV.
On TV. Boy, he's a good baseball player. Jay, do you a good baseball player? So
T-ball.
you do T-ball? Yeah. You got an owie on your elbow? What happened there?
I fell on the sidewalk.
Let Poppy kiss it. Bring it here to me. Let me kiss you. Is it better now? That's right. That's right, because I'm sweet daddy. Look at Jet. Jet the threat, the Kentucky Spec. Look. All right. So right now, we got Mark the Kid Martin at 10:30 Central Standard Time. Mark the Kid Martin going to come here on at 10:30 Central Standard Time, and we're going to break it down. I got all my questions ready to go, and we're going to talk back and forth. We're going to talk. First thing I'm going to ask Mark, I'm going to go, Mark, is this something that can actually be changed? I mean, it's one thing for us to bitch and moan about it, but is something going to happen? That's the first thing I'm going to ask Mark. I'm going to go, Mark, are we bitching and moaning on X because it makes us feel better? Or are we going to make a change? Because from what I can tell, 75% of the people love NASCAR, 25% of the people watch NASCAR, love it, but miss the old days. And like Charlie Marlow says, our demographics on Herman Schrader, my demographics right here is like 45 to 77. That's what the real Dems say. Demographics. Okay. You trying to hide? Hey, did you guys like the Cajun cook coming? Did you like that shrimp? Yeah, you liked it. And did you like his possum? You liked his possum? Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
All right, respond right here, everybody. Respond right here. Here's what I want to hear from you. We're doing all this complaining, but is it going to help? Is it going to help? After all this complaining, will NASCAR go, okay, we'll take everything back to the old days? Or do you want them to meet you halfway? And what is the one thing you want? You name all this stuff that you want. Respond right here. I'm being very clear. What's the one thing you want back? NASCAR, let's say NASCAR meets you halfway. Okay, we'll give you one thing back. What will it be? All right. Have a great Tuesday. Goodbye, everybody. Aye.